Welcome back to Movie Draft House. I'm your host, Mark, joined by co-host Jeff.
Oh, Mark, in honor of this episode, the first episode in November, I haven't showered since we did our Hoobie Halloween episode.
Oh, God.
Wearing the same shirt and everything. What a fucking slob.
You're so disgusting.
Yeah, just tune into the
I can smell you from
YouTube
here.
channel. You can see it. I was wearing the same shit. What an asshole.
I mean, you do you. But I mean, you're not an asshole.
But you, on the other hand, have changed clothes, right? You're not wearing the same shit as the Hoobie Halloween episode, are you?
No.
Ooh, busted. Fucking busted. I knew it. You dirty bastard.
Oh, Jeff, we're back. We're out of the spooky month. We're into
too fast.
We're into the fall season. We're into the leaves are falling off the trees. They're turning colors.
I would call this the holiday season.
Yes, I would call it the holiday season, but we're still in the same theme. So tell them what the theme is this year and what we watched this week.
We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We got a couple months left, but we are doing 1 degree of separation. Each film shares one actor, writer, some other shit with the one before it. And this episode, we watched Bullet Train from 2022. And what did I do to link this shit up?
I don't remember.
What did we watch last?
The last voyage of the Demeter.
Oh, that's right. The writer, Zach Olwechik, was the writer on The Last Demeter, or whatever the fuck that movie. Man, I don't like it. But this week, he also had a writing credit on David Leak's film Bullet Train, which stars, look at this, I am doing you a solid with this lineup: Brad Pitt, Joey King, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Brian Tyree Henry, Hirokuyo Sanada, Michael Shannon, Sandra Bullock, Bad Bunny, Zazie Beetz, and more, I think. Oh, like an appearance from, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds and
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. I mean, bruh, if you can't find a movie off of this shit, you suck.
You suck. Yeah. So last week I kind of told you that these types of movies aren't really my thing.
I'm interested to see what you feel.
Yeah.
Because before we went in, what type of movie did you think we were getting? What was the from watching the trailer, the stylized trailer? What did you think we were going to get?
You know, and I don't even know how to describe this subgenre of kind of action films, but very bright. Very there's the stylized honestly the trailer for this movie reminds me of a Guy Ritchie film, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. A lot of dialogue, but a lot of dialogue mixed with the action. And so Guy Ritchie, he's kind of hit and miss for me. And so I know he doesn't have anything to do with this movie. Just this movie.
Yeah.
This movie reminds me
burying him, huh?
This movie reminds me a lot of Guy Ritchie or a Guy Ritchie film. And so I kind of avoided it because of that. I had heard, it's got a really good IMDb score and Rotten Tomato score. And so like people love this movie. And I was like, ooh, it's just not for me. I don't really have any desire to watch it. I really liked it.
That you did?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Oh, hell yeah. Me too, man. I love this shit. Which, me seeing the trailer, it looks like my kind of thing. Action, comedy, fast-paced, fun, lots of cool characters, like you said, the bright colors. And it delivered on all of that for me. Like, it's a lot of fun. The dialogue is great. I don't want to say Tarantino-esque, but there are a lot of fun conversations. Like the whole thing with the Thomas the Tank Engine feels right out of a Tarantino movie to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that this is like a not that you can't say hyper stylized Tarantino film, but I think a more fun Tarantino film without any heaviness to it. I mean, there's a little bit, but it just kicks ass, man. I loved this. I thought it was a whole lot of fun. And I was worried coming out of it that you weren't going to like it
No.
because, we have a difference of opinion. There are several films that I really enjoyed where you're like, nah, not for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
lots of fun.
it's so, kind of anytime a film opens with some subtitle scenes, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna dig this, right?
Man, I wasn't sure I had the right movie. I was like,
But
is Bullet Train a remake of a Korean Bullet Train film? Like, I wasn't sure.
right. So this, the film takes place in Japan, and the entire film takes place. Most of the entire film takes place on this train. And
Right, you're at a train or train station, then you have a handful of flashbacks.
right. And so I really enjoy a subdued Brad Pitt.
I don't know how subdued he is.
No, I mean, like, I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like demeanor wise. He's and that's his character here. He's playing the character. It's not just Brad Pitt like kind of phoning it in. It's him playing the character. The character is kind of a shell of himself, or I shouldn't say a shell. He's a reborn person of who he was.
He's trying to improve himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that makes him very passive the entire movie, and I thought that was really good because I've seen so many other Brad Pitt films where he's the macho guy. He is the guy. But I will tell you,
right.
The main the two characters here that completely steal the movie, that I was more invested in than any other character.
Yep.
Were
You're speaking my language.
Were Tangerine and Lemon.
Hell yeah.
And
they were so good.
Oh.
And I got to say, I'm not an Aaron Taylor Johnson fan. Just in general, a lot of his roles, I mean, I like Kick-Ass, but he's not the reason I like that movie. I find him to be a little bland. Oh, he was good in this.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, wonderful.
And Brian Tyree is...
I love him anyway. That wasn't a surprise.
He is excellent. Their chemistry together, it's just like... And they're supporting characters in this film, but the film becomes about them.
I feel like this is obviously an ensemble.
Yeah.
And I think it's undeniable that Brad Pitt is the main character as he opens and closes the film.
Right.
But Lemon and Tangerine kind of steal the show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they are cool.
Yeah.
Like, Tangerine, who's Aaron Taylor Johnson, is cool as hell. Like, he is so cool. And he's got this Cockney accent or whatever. And then Brian Tyree Henry is more the calmer, collected one, but he's kind of fun too. They are so great together.
Yeah.
Like, I would watch a movie of these guys just doing capers and shit. Really awesome.
Yeah. If David Leitch wanted to do a kind of a one-off film about these two characters and how their backstory and how they got there. And
because they call each other brothers, and clearly they show a scene of them as young friends,
right?
And then they grow up. I don't know, like if the movie, if they wanted to present them as best friends or maybe even lovers, they don't really get into that. But they're certainly extremely close.
Well, I mean, the film calls them twins, and
but they're clearly not
correct,
genetically related.
But I just think that like, these two characters get the heaviest scenes in the film. When Aaron Taylor Tangerine finds Lemon and he thinks he's dead, and he is overcome with emotion and, takes off the necklace.
I was so upset when Lemon died.
Right.
Like, I was like, damn it, no. Like, because I didn't want either of them to die.
No.
But it was like, because they were the best part. They were so good.
And so, like, when he does that, I was like, holy shit, this is a good scene. It's because I wasn't expecting that in this movie. And then the reverse is when... Lemon finds that Tangerine is dead. He has a similar type of scene, but it's a very It's the first time we see him enraged, and like
Yeah.
it's just their dynamic is good. The writing behind it, and obviously, these are two good actors playing these roles. So, what do you think about? Let me, as an aside, there are heavy rumors that Aaron Taylor Johnson is your next James Bond. What do you think of that?
Had I not watched this film, I would have been poo-pooing it all day. I would have said it's a terrible idea. But if he's going to be suave and fun, like, I don't honestly want another Daniel Craig style one. I want someone who's a lot more fun. And I might be in the minority there, but that's okay. I could see it working. Like,
Yeah.
I certainly, after watching Bullet Train, I won't poo-poo it. Like, I
Yeah.
could see it working, but I don't know how much of this character Tangerine that I like without Lemon. Because that's so much of what it is. Like, there's a moments in the movie where you don't know how close they are, where he's threatening Lemon,
Yeah.
like shooting him in the face and shit. But then, like, you find out later that was never really a viable threat,
Right.
because they are best friends. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about him being James Bond. I have to see it, but I am more optimistic now than I would have been a couple days ago.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. It's a good casting. He's a recognizable name. And Aaron Taylor Johnson's kind of had this up and down kind of movie career where he went from being kind of leading man, Kick-Ass, and then he had some other big budget films and they didn't do so well, and so then he kind of went the lower budget film route and taking supporting roles. And I think he's on that uptick again. Where
Boy, Kraven the Hunter hurt real bad though.
Well, have you seen Kraven the Hunter? I thought.
Well, I just know it flopped.
Oh yeah,
huge.
for what's
I don't know whether the movie's good or not, but it was a huge flop, and that sort of thing will hurt you regardless.
Sure, it's a rated R Kraven the Hunter film, and I think that's why I enjoyed it.
Ooh, is it rated R?
Yeah, it is rated R. And there's some wild scenes in it, but he's fine. He's it's an action film through and through, and that's kind of his thing now is, and so him as James Bond I think can work. Now the director of the next James Bond movie is Denis Villeneuve. And so he's more of a auteur than most of your James Bond directors. And so I'm interested to see how that pairs. But if Aaron Taylor Johnson is the next James Bond, I think it can be good. It's because, like you said, here in Bullet Train, he does kind of give the James Bond, he has a lot of hand-to-hand combat in this, and very capable, very funny, very one-liner, witty. And so the delivery is good. I will tell you the one character I kind of despise in this, and I think it's more because of the actress, is Joey King as the prince, the young girl.
I like the character.
I didn't. It felt. It might just be her face, honestly. I don't know.
Damn.
I just didn't. I didn't like it. I just felt like these characters.
She's not supposed to be likable,
right?
But I did like I really loved the scenes between her and Lemon, where Lemon is reading her completely. He's like, "You're playing this character," but he's like, "I can tell there's something sinister going on with you." And I really like that. I really like the scene too, where she's playing off of Brad Pitt's naivete. Like when she gets her handbag hooked when they're supposed to be leaving the train, she doesn't really want to leave the train. And so she pretends to get her handbag hooked and he gets back on and she just happens to have it free.
Yeah.
I thought she was a good, serious fodder to all of the rest of the comedic stuff that's going down.
Yeah.
She also is kind of the one who wins. Like her plan sort of works. Now she does get ran over at the end of the movie, but up until that point, shit was kind of going her way.
Yeah. I guess I kind of envisioned these characters being smarter than they're portrayed and being duped kind of by this other character. And I don't know. It kind of threw me off as like, I was like, oh, why are they in this position then? Like, I thought these guys were smarter than that. And so I didn't really enjoy her character. I get the story aspect of it. I really enjoyed the setting and the samurai motif, I guess, that's in this film. I thought that was really cool, and Hiroyuki Sanada is he's a legend in the martial arts
for real,
community, and he plays the character of the elder, who's the grandfather of the kid that gets pushed off the rooftop by the prince, that kind of sets all of this stuff into motion. And he comes across as the smartest person in the room. And Hiroyuki Sanada does a great job. The katana fight at the end, really well done, I thought. That's one thing about this film is like the action is super stylized, but it's super compact, and it never feels, the action never feels bigger than the set, and I think that's really good for a movie like this that takes place in a confined space. I just thought that, like, there's, the action is top notch here, but those scenes at the end where between Sanada and Michael Shannon were really good. What'd you think of Michael Shannon here?
He was fine. I was actually, so I had a lot of things in my brain going in. Like, I actually kind of expected the White Russian, or whatever his name was,
the White Death.
White Death. I kind of expected him to be Channing Tatum, because Channing Tatum makes like two really small parts in this movie. Like, he's got a couple scenes and a couple lines, and that's it. And so I was kind of thinking that maybe he's the White Death. And so when it was someone completely different, I was a little bit disappointed. He does a good job being this character, but I had other things in mind. And then I also, so Zazie Beetz, she shows up like out of nowhere. And I thought her character, who was there's like this rogue killer on the train, nobody knows who it is, but she shows up and it's her. But I actually kind of thought it was going to end up being the ticket taker. Like, it was going to be, because he had the perfect excuse.
Yeah.
Like, he was on screen enough where it would be kind of a surprise. And that's kind of what I was thinking, was there were going to be more twists, and there weren't. And that's fine. And I actually think the movie's probably better for it. But, that's kind of the only reason I was really let down on the Michael Shannon. I had kind of hoped for, with as stacked as this cast is, I had hoped for a bigger name. Like, we get that little cameo for Ryan Reynolds, who has no lines and might even just be a CG Ryan Reynolds. Like, he might not have even had to show up to work. Like, I was kind of hoping we got that caliber of cameo for the final boss, and we didn't, and that's okay. Michael Shannon does a pretty good job still.
Yeah. No, I agree. And Michael Shannon's, typically pretty good in everything he does. And I thought he was good here. I thought he was a good menacing presence at the end. I think the kind of the Russian roulette spinning of the
rolling it down his sleeve.
Yeah, I thought that's a really cool move. I mean, just cool. Like, he presents cool. He's long hair. He's the mob boss essentially of here in Japan, and so I think like a lot of that works. It works really well. I thought that his death at the end was cool. And the movie set that up very early on. and it didn't waste it like on some meaningless person dying with it. You know, it waited to the end, and that was I love it when shit pays off in films. I love it when shit's introduced and it's followed through with and actually means something.
A lot of stuff. There's like when he gets bit by the snake.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh shit, he's fucked now.
Yeah.
And then he mentions that he still has anti-venom, and I'm like,
right.
Like I just like it was smart, but it also I had forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of worked. It was like, oh, that makes sense. The movie didn't, defeat itself with bad logic choices.
Right. Yeah. And the movie is riddled with just cool shit. Like, every other scene you're getting somebody new, but they're cool. I thought
Bad Bunny shows up and he's barely in the movie, but he's cool as shit, right?
I love Bad Bunny here. Everything I've seen Bad Bunny in is an Adam Sandler film. About Bad Bunny.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the only time I've seen Bad Bunny. I know he makes music.
Okay.
I know he makes music, but
and he's been on SNL recently, and then he's also had wrestling matches.
Really?
Yeah, he's a pretty capable professional wrestler for, singer turned professional wrestler. He does a pretty good job.
Okay.
If you ever get the chance, just look up Bad Bunny WWE entrance.
Okay.
They do a show in Puerto Rico where he's from, and when he comes out, people lose their shit. And like his music's playing and everybody in the stadium knows all the lyrics. It's really awesome. So I will say I'm excited for him to be doing the Super Bowl, and everybody else can lick dog shit.
Lick the dog shit. Yeah. My daughter knows more about his music than I do. But
I like him though.
Yeah. He's very likable, and I thought his scene was very, very cool here. The
wedding vomit.
Yeah.
That shit was insane.
Yeah, it's good. I was highly surprised.
I forgot he was in Billy Madison too as the caddy.
Yeah. And he was fine there too, but
that movie's kind of trash, so not his fault.
But no, I was super surprised by how good this film was actually. Brad Pitt doesn't typically make bad.
I've been knocking out of the park for you. Listen, Brad Pitt is, to me, the quintessential movie star.
Yeah.
Like, he has screen presence that's fairly unrivaled. Like, he is going to hang with anybody he's on screen with, to me. Like, he is just the coolest guy. The characters he plays are so cool. He's so charismatic and interesting. So it's a conversation that Eric and I over on Chronologic have had many times about Brad Pitt, is that he kind of is like the de facto best actor to us. Like, sure, I can point at others I like more, but Brad Pitt's going to nail it no matter what you give him.
Yeah.
Even in bad movies, he's probably the best thing about it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. And you say movie star, and you can probably count on one hand the remaining movie stars in Hollywood, and he's one of them. I would have put Will Smith in that group before he
not no more
before he lost his mind at the Oscars, but Tom Cruise obviously, right? But like that's kind of it now. I put Ryan Reynolds up there. Ryan Reynolds is a movie star. So it's like you don't have much of those left, and I think Brad Pitt continues. Like you haven't seen the F1 movie.
It's because I don't watch racing, and just watching a movie about racing just does not appeal to me.
We can watch it next week if we want.
You can do that. It is up to you.
But he does he's 60 some years old. And he's still like him and Tom Cruise, man, just making
all this shit looks better than everyone else.
Right, making great movies. I just like. I love Brad Pitt. I love everything that he's in, really. And so, I mean, I don't know what more we can talk about this film. I mean, we're kind of gushing over it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really great, and I do recommend it. A lot of fun. It's got Jeff written all over it, but the real testament is if Mark's going to recommend it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This movie's great. Just wasn't
could be on a top 5 for me this year. Just so like a blast.
Okay, like I said, like we've talked about, this is our best year for recommendations.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
I mean, we only got like 9 more weeks of films, but I could definitely see this creeping into a top.
I'll be honest, 5. It might be high for me. I had a blast. So, and I watching, when you got IMDb pulled up, it's playing the trailer for it, and I'm watching Tangerine and Lemon share their scenes. I'm like, damn, I got to go back and watch this again.
Yeah. All right. So I'm caught between two films. For our next one,
I can promise you it's not going to be a Joey King film because
it's
you
not
hate her
going to
face.
be a Joey King film. So it's either going to be a Channing Tatum film, or it's going to be a David Leitch movie.
Okay, less enthused.
So, you tell me, which one should I go with?
Is it a Channing Tatum comedy? Or is he dancing naked?
I mean, he's not dancing naked.
I love Channing Tatum, but I don't want to watch like a drama with Channing Tatum. I hate that fucking wrestling movie I made us watch.
I know what? I know you haven't seen it. I know you have not seen it. So we are going to watch.
So I don't get to choose anymore. Okay. No, it's fair. It's your week. You get to do what you want. You sure you don't want to watch a Bad Bunny film?
All right. We're going to, from 2006, we're watching Step Up, starring Channing Tatum.
Dance movie.
Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan. Former.
Kiss my ass. Why, man? Shit. I gave you fucking Train Man with Awesome, and this is, what are you doing to us?
You've never seen it?
Yeah, for a reason.
All right, you want me to pick the other one?
I don't know, but Step Up. Now, have you seen this?
It's been a long time. It's kind of what put Channing Tatum on.
Well,
the
let
map.
me see if anybody's in this that's been in Weird Science. No.
No.
No, it doesn't look like it.
All right. It was either this or The Fall Guy.
Ooh, Fall Guy. Isn't that the one with Ryan Reynolds?
No, the other. Baby Goose. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, that's not Ryan Reynolds, Baby Goose. Yeah, I would rather watch that.
All right. We'll watch.
I've been meaning to watch it anyway because I got a good recommendation for it.
Okay.
And after watching Bullet Train and knowing it's an action flick, fuck yeah, I would rather. But it is your week.
No,
so
all right. You're more enthused.
You either pick fucking Step Up or it's up to you.
I remember Step Up being really good.
I don't want to watch Step Up,
bro. Like, it's. I remember it being really good.
Well, make a decision. What do you want to do?
You haven't seen either, so let's watch The Fall Guy.
Fuck yeah!
From 2025, 2024.
Have we done Baby Goose this year? I don't think so.
I don't think we
have. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Aaron Taylor Johnson's in it too.
Oh, is
it's funny how I've turned the corner on him. I'm like, ooh, as opposed to like one movie. I'm like on board.
All right, well, join us next week as we watch The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling, but we're connecting it via David Leitch. Yep. Nobody knows how to pronounce his name, but it's fine. So, but you know what else
Possible.
is
Can't be
fine
done.
is when you hit the subscribe button if you're watching on the YouTube, so you don't miss any new episodes here on the channel. And you can also find us on all your favorite social media platforms. We're at Movie Draft House. You can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube. So give us a like, follow, and subscribe. Jeff, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on your podcast app. You can look up chronologically. You can see this season we're doing on Stephen King as well as All Things Being Sequel, and that's it. Look those up.
Yeah. Jeff, any final words?
If you're not sick of me yet, like you might be sick. Uh, Thanks for picking Fall Guy.